Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more Project Spacetime Outertale. This is part 2 and stream 2 of my full playthrough, long playthrough of Outertale, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this and many, many other things, Undertale and Deltarune related I've done in the past, and anything that's not those things as well. This is part 2, like I said, so if you're seeing this out of sequence, you should go watch part 1. Long story short, we are playing Outertale, and Outertale is Undertale but in space, but also there is new stuff added to the game to make it different than just being Undertale in space. I'm not tabbed in. So currently, we are in the town of Startun, which is this game's equivalent of Snowdin. Previously, we started the game and exited the Outlands where Toriel was, and then finished all of the sequence in Startun, and we just fought Papyrus. However, we do need to do the Papyrus-related activities at Papyrus's house. Also, the game has not been updated since I last played it a few days ago, so I don't know if I'll experience any more crashes. I hope I don't. But for the most part, I think we're good. I'm gonna quickly have a water so I can do this voice. Also, there's some freaky stuff happening because I chose the name Kara, which is the true name, as everyone has known. But Kara in this game does some wacky stuff. So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'd have to take you someplace really special. A place I like to spend a lot of time. We're gonna go in a circle around the whole town. Of course. My house! The bit never gets old. Also, because of what I've done, I can call Toriel, like, anywhere I want. Except there's no connection in this house. Alright. Ah, yes, the dining table. We used to keep a pet moonrock there, until one day it totally vanished. At first, I blamed that meddling canine, but then I found that Sans had used it to test his actually useful gadget. Wowee. You know what? I'll give it to him. He genuinely tried putting effort into something. Even if it costs us a valuable moonrock. Yeah, E for effort. It's covered in edible stardust. Can I still do this? It made noise. I thought he's supposed to talk about it. You gotta go, like, really quickly. Bro. And get Papyrus closer. I feel like I'm messing something up here. I'll try one more time. I think he just gets exponentially faster. I thought he was supposed to talk about it, but he doesn't. I didn't know you were a fan of garbage hunting. Dr. Alphys would like to know your number. It's a stellar trash can. Aha! Interested in my food museum? Please feel free to peruse my culinary art show. Half of the fridge is filled with containers all labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bottle of orange soda. There's an empty pie tin in the stove. My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something. I think it was a cheesecake? I'm not quite sure. The sink is so tall you can't wash your hands. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. No, the dog! Oh, you poor puppy. Here, have my special attack. Wow, it loves it! Dads! Stop plaguing my life with incidental music! Fun. I can still tell you can't wash your hands. Oh, it's my favorite TV show. Stay tuned for a new program. But it's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. I hear jangling sound within the couch. There's a bunch of loose coins inside. 10 G. You're cleaning out the couch for us? And out of nothing but the kindness of your heart? Such generosity! It's a dirty cotton ball with a series of notes on it. Sans, please pick up your cotton ball. Okay. Don't put it back down, move it. Okay. You moved it 2 microns. Move it to your room. Okay. And don't bring it back. Okay. It's still here. Didn't you just say not to bring it back to my room? Forget it. It's a book about non-Euclidean geometry, property of alphys. Take a look inside. You look inside the book. Inside the geometry book was a joke book. You look inside the book. Inside the joke book was another geometry book. You look inside the book. Inside the geometry book was another joke book. You look inside the book. It's another geometry book. Wow, this goes really deep. Ah, shit! Well, Sans said something there. Alright, well, pause the video if you want to find out what he said, because that's how I'm gonna do it. Wowee! I can't feel my legs! That must mean I'm being a great host. That's what happens when you, go back and forth too much. A classic image! It always reminds me of what's important in life. It's a minimalistic painting of a cartoon bone. Also, there's no flames coming out of Sans' room, which is interesting. That's my room! If you finish looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Okay, let's go! Well, hold on. It's a flag with a menacing skull painted on it. Isn't that poster neato? Undyne found it in the trash run. Or in a trash run. It had a skull and crossbones on it at first, but I thought of something better. Instead of action figures with tacky matching uniforms. Ah yes, action figures! A great reference for theoretical battle scenarios. But how do I have so many? Well, the king gave them to me as a gift. A gift I truly wish I could repay him for. The bookshelf was filled with complex tomes about puzzle creation and children's books. Some of my favorite books are on that shelf, like Advanced Puzzle Construction for Bright Minds, and another my favorite of mine, Peekaboo with Fluffy Buddy. The ending always gets me. The cornerstone of puzzles' interactive value is the player's affection. The tacit drive within every player to explore, progress, and complete a given task. A puzzle that challenges and engages these motivations will ensure the player remains focused on the task until the very end. Look inside the closet. Clothes inside have been frantically shifted around. Don't worry, the closet is skeleton-free. Unless I'm changing, of course. The Outernet! I'm quite popular there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Computer's web browser is open to a social media site. Log into Papyrus's account. Sure. Cool Skeleton 95, -2 followers. This account is owned by the great Papyrus's high-quality posts only. I only upload high-quality posts. It's like real fake Twitter, but I can't do anything else. Absolute22 says, this is why I never go online anymore. Nothing meaningful ever happens. Strongfish91 says, don't you say that every day, Papyrus? This is like, for everything. I'm going in the opposite order. Today's the day I finally capture a human. I can feel it in my bones. Breaking news, Mew Mew Starfire is super bad. Source, like, it's just true. Can't do anything else. Box of bones. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday. It almost was. Even though it basically just happened. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start dating? Okay, dating start. Here we are, on our date. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry, Preparation is my unofficial last name. Papyrus Preparation. What do I have here, you ask? An official dating guide straight from the library. With this, we're bound to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1, press C or Control to open the dating HUD. Wowee, I feel so informed. In fact, I think we're ready for Step 2. Step 2, ask them on a date. Human, I, the great Papyrus, would like to go on a date with you. Really? Wowee! I guess that means it's time for Step 3. Step 3, put on nice clothes to show that you care. Wait a second. Nice clothes? That force field around you. You're wearing clothing right now. Is that a kind of clothing? And not to believe that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing. No, could it be? Have you wanted to date me from the very beginning? No! You planned it all. You might even be better at dating than I am. No, your dating power. Yeah. Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great Papyrus, have never been beating at dating, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular ones. Behold. Stellar, dude. What do you think of my secret style? It rocks. No, a genuine compliment. However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further, unless you can find my secrets. But that won't happen. Ah, yes, my top-of-the-line sportswear. You won't find any secrets here, though, because I don't have any pockets to hide them in. Try again. This drip may be undefeatable, but expecting a secret here is totally unreasonable. Try again. Holding my hands and I'll tell you the answer? No, I must resist. Try again. This shirt didn't really originally say stellar, but I improved it. Expert tip, all clothing can be improved this way. But that's not a secret. Try again. Seriously? I'm not just going to tell you the secret. You'll have to try a little harder than that. The wig on my head? Like, the wig immediately reminds me of the stupid, like, blue ninja streamer wig. It's not the same thing, but that's just what it reminded me of. Yeah. The wig on my head. Yeah, that's very significant indeed. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice but to admit the truth. It's a present for us to share. Go ahead, open it. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Spaghetti. That's probably what you're thinking, isn't it? Right, but oh so wrong. This isn't any plain old pasta. It's an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti finely aged in a time dilation unit. Then prepared by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. Feast upon my ultimate technique. You take a small bite. You appear to be blushing from the taste. It's unbelievable. What a passionate expression! You must really love my cooking, and by extension, me. That's what the lore that Sans said before, is that he makes human pasta, human spaghetti. So I really like it. Maybe even more than I do, but that's impossible. How did you do that? No! Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time I told you the truth. Human, the truth is, I just don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean. I tried very hard to. I thought because you had flirted with me, I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then on our date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. And the worst part is, by dating you, I only drawn you deeper into your love. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? No, that's wrong. I can't fail at anything. Human, I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend, and we can forget this ever happened. After all, you two are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship, so please, don't cry because I can't kiss you, because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday you'll find someone just as great. No, that's not true, but I'll help you settle for second best. Yeah! Oh, and if you need to reach me, here's my phone number. Feel free to call me at any time. Platonically, of course. Well, gotta go. Yeah! Papyrus, huh? Somehow I knew you two would end up as friends. I watched that skeleton grow up here. Always setting a good example for those around him. And for me, too bad I can't tell him that myself. But that's okay. Seeing you two get along more than makes up for it. Wow, it only took you 4 seconds to call me. You must be very desperate for my help. But do not fear, this is Papyrus's hotful helpline. Just describe your location and... Wait, you're still in my room? Have you heard of something called a door? Don't worry, I'll draw a diagram for you. Hold up, I'm still drawing. What better place to be than my house? We've got extra tall sinks, pet moon rocks, and even a balcony, prime for outdoor living. It's practically the only place I feel at home. I wonder what humans call home these days. Last I heard, they were still living on Earth. You know, I always wondered how the hell you even get on that balcony. In the original house, Toby really put that balcony there, and there's no way to get onto that balcony. Wait. But in this game, they made it so that you can. The wall doesn't end here. I actually can stand on the balcony. I can't open the menu when I'm on this balcony for some reason, but you can actually walk out onto the balcony in this house. Startin' Town, the south side, or as I like to call it, the best side in the cosmos. It's no wonder a friendly ghost set up shop here. Who wouldn't want to be in the proximity of such greatness? I certainly couldn't resist. It's time to call both Toriel and Papyrus in every room in the game. Startin' Town, the north side, a side I don't spend much time on. Sans, on the other hand, well, you can probably guess why he does. It has something to do with Grillby's. So, Grillby's. Is it true they installed a yamuk sauce machine just to satisfy my brother's outrageous whims? I normally have hope for our kind, but not when it comes to things like this. Still, it's nice that they finally fixed the jukebox. Track here is my personal favorite. Track 3 is my personal favorite. I don't have track 3. Since they started using replicators here, I haven't been sure how to feel about it. On one hand, the new food was way more healthy. On the other hand, they've abandoned cooking entirely. See this room you're standing in now? Guess what this used to be? Some kitchen. Now they just use it for private card games. I'm gonna go to the telescope room. Is the taxi out yet today? It tends to come out in the later hours. As for how to tell the later hours from earlier ones, I'll get back to you on that. Eventually! Still need to figure out where to use this other key. Can I call you in here? The inn's a great place to stay. The beds are nice, and the innkeeper's even nicer. But most of all, I like the photo on the wall. It reminds me of what monsters are truly capable of. If only we could travel back in time. Once in a while, Sans will read me a bedtime story. Have you ever heard of Generous Monster? Sans read that to me last night, and... oh, I couldn't stop crying. Next time, I'm having Sans read a happy story, with an actual happy ending, where everybody comes away satisfied, and when nobody has to die or say goodbye. I watched the intro, like the beginning parts to Shay's playthrough of this, and there's a part, if you like actually ask Toriel to like read you a story, she reads you that story, and it's like a parody of the story The Giving Tree, and it's very sad. That's probably what Papyrus is talking about there. I'm not gonna go all the way back through Starton, but I just want to like go here. Remember the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror? Believe it or not, it has a secret 7th weapon, which would have truly taken your breath away. Literally. I do also want to see the dog room, the dog justice room. The sentry station of Canis Major. That dog has a heart of gold, a gold-pressed lacnium. If only I was the royal guard, then I'd be able to repay it for its kindness. It's too bad I might never be a royal guard. Well, don't say that. Believe in yourself. Math has always been a pet peeve of mine. Calculus this, geometry that. Whatever happened to counting on your finger bones? All the advanced math is totally unnecessary. Amen. If you really want help with advanced math, there's nobody better than Dr. Alphys. They say she's like a living calculator, and a very scientific one at that. Dog has bone, because Papyrus gave bone. Well, it's happy now. Which I'm happy about. I'm glad I came back for this specific purpose. So, what happened here is... let's not talk about this puzzle. I said I'm not going to go all the way back through Started. I at least want to come to here. The sentry station of Canis Minor. Also the favorite spot of those moon rock salesfolk. I wonder what these rocks are made of. They can't be made of moons, because moons are just big rocks anyway. Does that mean moons are moon rocks themselves? Where does moon end and moon rock begin? Perhaps us mortals are not worthy of such knowledge. If you want to see the rest of Papyrus's dialogue, I will either come back later, or you can read it yourself by downloading Project Spacetime Outertale, link in the description of the YouTube videos. Then you can get the content. I'm already seeing content I haven't seen anyone else see yet, because I've only watched, like, 1/4 of one playthrough so far. But we will make progress now. It's already been 30 minutes of the stream, and like 25 minutes of the game, and we need to get out of here. We need to go to new places. Standing at the site of our legendary battle? No, go ahead. It's a place of historical value. They'll have to put in a museum someday. If you ever decide to leave Starton, you must understand. My phone is old and can only reach certain rooms in the factory. It would be difficult to call me until you find your way out. Forgive me, I just thought that I should let you know. Careful now. That door there is the entrance to the Foundry. Only darkness awaits you in such a place. Did I mention the darkness that awaits you? Alright, to the Foundry. Behold, the ominous atmosphere of the factory. They say there are monsters living in the pipes, and they'd be absolutely right. Some monsters do prefer the dank and dirty environment. Unlike me. I prefer the sanitary side of living. Oh, there's Sans. I had to go one room farther. My brother has a station here. Indeed, he mans 2 stations at the same time. Amazing, isn't he? He slacks off twice as much as normal. We wakeful folk could only dream of such a sloth. Yo, are you here to see her too? Ha! She's the coolest! I want to be just like her when I grow up. You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you soon. Signal start. Scrubby, the Foundry Foundry crew. Need you to check pipe for leak. Oh, sorry. I'm a little busy at the moment. Okay, I'll ask Reddy instead. Thanks for nothing. You're welcome. This is a signal star. It picks up on a signal. It repeats it over and over. Never trust the star. Dishonesty is their one defining trait. The hot, damp steam emitted from these vents fills you with determination. Hey, I heard you made it up with my bro, at the Great Papyrus. Well, I consider that a great victory. What do you say we celebrate the occasion at Grillby's? Getting in Papyrus's good books earns you a spot in mine. Alrighty then, just for you, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here, I know a shortcut. That's shortcut, huh? Hey everyone! Hey Sans! Hi Sans! Greetings Sans! Hiya Sansy! Once I heard you set the bar on fire with a flaming grillbee, is that true? Huh? Nah, those things are totally harmless. The only thing I ever set this bar on fire are my hilarious jokes. Bud, why don't you come over here and take a seat? Oops, watch where you sit down here. Some weirdo must have put a whoopee cushion on the seat. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Sliders or flamin' grillbees? That's a pretty good. Grillby, we'll have 2 flamin' versions of yourself. Pink comb? I have a pink comb too. What do you think of my brother's attacks? They were getting a little bit harder at the end. Tell me about it. Once after a particularly long day of attack revisions, Papyrus revealed all that he'd been working up to at that point. I gotta say, I was impressed by what I saw. Welcome to Grillby's. Do you want the grill or the bees? Maybe one day I'll even design an attack of my own. Here comes the grub. Regardless, you have to agree he goes above and beyond. Matter of fact, those attack designs of his are a good example. Not too long ago, Papyrus visited the captain of the guard and begged her to let him be in it. Well, she shut the door on him. Classic Undyne move. But when Papyrus came back with his designs a few hours later, Undyne was impressed and decided she'd give him, well, let's just call it warrior training. Oh yeah, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Have you heard of a talking star? So you know all about it then. The signal star. They're all over the factory. Once they pick up a signal, they repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes when no one else is around, a star appears from the heavens and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using a signal star to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. Grillby, would you mind passing me the yamuk sauce? Delicious. Well, I'll be at my station. Oh, and be sure to grab your food on the way out. You might need it soon. Grub suggests taking your food with you before he has to throw it out. Flamin' Grillby. I actually get to keep the food in this game? Flamin' Grillby heals 30 HP. For once, it's not just pleasantly warm. What I should do is actually get some food, in general. I would like one more Radiant Swirl, but then I need to save my money for Napstablook later on. Alright, I'm gonna remember to take the teleporter. Also, is there there's a camera hidden in the crystal pod here. But is there no way to check behind the house? Seems like nobody's home. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to check behind the house. Which is very interesting that there's no lab behind the house. Now let's take our walk back to the Foundry. I'm gonna use that sand sprite with the sauce on his face as some clickbait. In the thumbnail for part 1, I used the Sans with his yellow eye and the Spampton sprite from the comic strip as clickbait. I just thought it would be funny. Thanks for the treating me, bud. Glad we could talk. What's in your dimensional box? Actually, don't tell me. That'd be a blatant violation of your privacy. At least, tell me it's not dog residue. Ah! Scrubbington's straddles up, much to its dismay. Gelata is also here. Ask Scrubbington to clean you. Green means clean. Come! Ah! Bro, these attack patterns are crazy. Gelata. You're not mold big. The real fake not mold big, so I don't know how to work with you. Sit on top of Gelata. It now feels that it has been useful to you. You wiggle your hips, Gelada does a tornado spin. Whoa! There we go, 61 guh. All this stuff should just stay here. Be wary of sleeping dogs. They say it's best to let sleeping dogs lie, but truthfully, I disagree. After all, a good dog should value honesty above all else. Never leave the dog under my sink had such priorities. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seemed that they had nothing left to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul. But humans have one weakness, ironically. It's the strength of their soul. Its power allows it to persist outside the human body even after death. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. Monster with a human soul. A cosmic being with unfathomable power. Illustration of a harrowing space creature. Something very unsettling about this drawing. What's down? From what perspective am I looking? I was like, where the fuck am I? Is this Doge? Flight suit. I want to see... Flight suit, 10 defense. Nothing for the faint of heart. This dog appears to be asleep, yet its stance is one of ultra battle readiness. Like the paradogs. There's a piece of cheesecake here with a note attached. I just couldn't handle responsibility. Cheesecake, 45 HP. Great confections come great sweet responsibilities. So this is supposed to be the abandoned quiche bench, but also they put Doge in the game, which is an unused Royal Guard enemy from Undertale, if you've never seen the sprite before. It's pretty much this dog. Kind of weird that they just give that to you, though. Oh, never mind. There it is. Doge struts towards you. Alright. Pronounced Doge. Soft J. A member of the elite squad. The captain warned us about your arrival. Okay. I don't... Sure. Doge studies your stance and deems it lacking. You offer to take Doge on a walk, but she has no reason to go on one yet. As such, I have been on extended patrol. Mind you, it's quite dirty here. Okay. Doge needs a good wash down. You suggest Doge get a shower. Doge rips open a pipe from the ceiling. Water comes flooding out? It's cold, but she doesn't seem to mind. Soon the water runs dry. Doge relaxes a little. Ah, how pleasant. Doge is dripping wet. Flirt. You're so wet right now. You flirt with Doge. Doge is giving it her all to resist you. Too much water in my hair. Bro. Doge seeks a little adventure. You offer to take Doge on a walk. Doge follows your lead. Together, you march in unison. This continues for a while, but eventually, Doge grows tired of this frivolous exercise. She follows you back to her patrol zone and relaxes a little. Oh, that means a nice walk. You try to pet Doge, but she can't be reached yet. How much stamina do you have? Oh, fucking... Oh, I'm super... dead. Okay, not dead. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I didn't want to heal. But I just wanted to be sure. Well, you seek affection, I'm trying. You want flirts now? Can't keep this up for any longer. Can we really keep going like this? Doge questions the intention behind your advances. You muster your courage and call Doge a little munchkin. Doge tries not to react, but finds herself blushing. She squirms and she struggles, but there's no hiding what's on her face. Thoroughly embarrassed, Doge flees the scene. Oh, that went better than I expected. My brother came by here the other day, saying he had to drop something off. I asked him about it, and he issued me a challenge. A riddle about a very cheesy joke. I'll get back to you with the answer soon. A Radtile makes an impression. You tell Radtile he's cool as a quantum cucumber. Cock. Really? Radtile wants you to check him first. Stargazer and Star Glasses. Favorite genre? Cairo Beat. Bruh. But no, just his hat. Right on. I think these attack patterns are awesome. Right now it feels a whole lot warmer than before. You beckon Radtile. Whoa, hey, hold on. I keep taking so much unnecessary damage. Alright, at this point, I'd rather just walk back to the save point. It's like 2 screens away. So Sans is now gone, I wonder. No. Scrubbington! Drop the green one right on top of me first. Let me put the field emitter away. Clean up inventory space. Watch out for the ancient human pylon puzzles. Though rudimentary in their method of construction, their design is nothing short of perplexing. It's a wonder we monsters can solve them at all. I wonder if humans struggle with monster puzzles. Move the pylons to guide the laser into the receiver, then press the switch. This is fun. Nice. Was it not it? Oh, it has to be there. There we go. You know, there's a game I used to play on, like, the Cartoon Network website when I was a kid. It was a Dexter's Laboratory game where you had to move Dexter around the room and move mirrors around and solve puzzles that way. You give Gelatini a big slap. Suddenly, oh! sit on you. And we want to pat. There we go. More often than not, a puzzle may be unsolvable. If you don't take the time to read the signs, you'd think intuition would be enough, but no. I have been embarrassed this way many times. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Read those signs. And do note the rising exclamation point count. It means it's very important. All pylons must be used in this puzzle solution. Okay. Let me just see. Okay, so that sends it to the... Interesting. This one would have to be, like, here. But that also doesn't make sense, because it keeps sending it to the left specifically. Can I, like, do that? There we go. And this goes here. Has to hit the corner of that. But then that has to be slightly more... that way. Gaming. Signal stars are pretty deep, huh? Though they only reset periodically. Until then, only a single message is saved. This phone call probably won't be recorded. Hey, kiddo, just wanted to check in on how that new shop of yours is. I hear you're doing pretty well. It's kind of hard for me to talk right now. Huh? What's the problem? Don't you know? Wait. It's that menace. Wahaha! It's the fellow who goes around selling steak, ain't it? What am I gonna do? Shh, it's alright, kiddo. That shop's got a back door. It does? Ah! Have to sit. Live. Whoa, this door leads to the balcony on the outside. I swear the stars that never looked this bright. Must be a distortion field or something. Take a minute and enjoy it while you can. Pylon puzzles, signal stars, and vintage vents. These fickle frivolities fill you with determination. Oh, finally, I was wondering when we get to a scene like this. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Did I fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I mean, I tried very hard to, but in the end... what? You're going to take the human soul yourself. But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them, you see. You see. I understand. I'll help you in any way that I can. Hi. Yo, there she is! Wait, you're a human, aren't you? Run! You. You can step off the platform now. Where'd she go? Feels like we're just kind of speedrunning Waterfall. Ah! Wow! Psst, I think we can sneak past her. Come on. It's dark. But we have to keep going forward. I can't open the menu right now. What was that? That's what going the wrong way looks like. This is not as hectic as the waterfall chase sequence normally is. I mean, I don't know if I am going the wrong way or not. Not again. Okay, yeah. I don't know what else is in that room, but I'm over here now. Quick! Into the conveniently placed plants! There's so many people, when I, had watched Undertale playthroughs years back, so many people thought Undyne fucking killed Monster Kid in there. She touched me. Guess we're both lucky then, huh? Things could have gotten real bad if she saw you. Yo, what are you waiting for? I know we only just met, but I don't want Undyne to hurt you. Why don't we stick together for a while? Come on, it'll be fun. I'm right behind you. You found a place in the factory with good reception? That must mean you are somewhere unenclosed. Which also implies the nearby presence of synth bushes. Those things are terrible to get stuck in, getting you all itchy and scratchy. Fortunately, I know you were smart enough not to run into them. Well, you're at the entrance to what's known as the game crashing. The da! And I'll never know what he said, which means I have to do all of that again. It's like once an hour this game crashes, and I don't know why. That's like a really big design flaw. I'm on the most recent version. You can see Papyrus on the screen now. But I'm right here, which means I have to do the whole Undyne thing again. And call Papyrus. And let's try that again. You're at the entrance to what's known as the Dark Zone. You wouldn't believe how it got its name. Spoiler alert, it's very dark inside. I am curious if I can backtrack. Hey, this place gives me the creeps. Can we turn around now? Nope. The first time I saw this room, I was truly amazed. So much so that I couldn't find my way out. Not to mention the traps. I'm just curious if there's, like, anything else in here. Because I also wanted to see the other way, but, like... it felt like there was more to this room that I hadn't seen. Alright, well, I'm back here now. There used to be a bridge here, but it collapsed. Hopefully they'll build a new one soon. Riding on a flimsy floating platform is fear-inducing. Nothing quite like the safety and security of a solid, stable, soundly designed bridge. Truly a testament to superb engineering. Alrighty. I totally can't reach you at the moment. The call is definitely glitching out. Okay, I admit it's not really doing that. But that table certainly is. Really though, what's with that thing anyway? Holographic cheese. The table is holographic too. Scrubby of Foundry crew, reporting on success of maintenance with Ratty. Glad you could fix it. No problem, thanks for being 100% useless. Anytime. I get encounters in here? Hello? Clean. Help, I've never been in a battle before, what do I do? What should Monster Kid do? Are we doing Deuterune? Can I do Mercy? Do I spare them? That's easy. Can I do this like Deuterune? Where I do this and then Monster Kid spares? Look at the little bird. See if I can do this and sit. Yeah, Mercy. Wow! Look at that! Hover boots. Attack 7. Nimble but fickle. Not a suitable jetpack replacement. Wandering deeper into the factory fills you with determination. This is a way to go, but also, is this a way to go? That's a wall. Even when you're lost, the will to find yourself shows through. I feel like you've already seen a window like this from another perspective. Have I? Not this guy. Well, I'm in a room with a save point, so I don't care how much damage I take as long as I'm not dead. I hadn't flirted with him yet. Yes, I have. Praise. Good. On a direct route from the beginning of the state of Starton to the end of the first floor in Ariel is... that room marks the halfway point of your journey. Wherever you intend to go next. Your journey is at least halfway over now. Halfway over. My brother runs a telescope business here. Subscriptions, memberships, sign-ups, vouchers. It's an endless maze of terms and conditions. I did once try to enroll, but even I have limits on what I'm willing to endure. Leave it to a prankster to make things tricky. I'm thinking about getting into the telescope business. This here is what you'd call a premium telescope. I was planning on waiting to show it off tomorrow, but with that premium membership voucher you can use it early. How's about it? The cum. Let me guess, it doesn't work? No, sorry. Thought you knew. Premium membership requires a premium subscription. You're kidding, right? Nope, premium subscription. Darn.
What's grass? Can you find it? Can you eat it? Can you kill it? Are you made of grass? The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Alright, there are things happening. My friend Shortsy and I plan to build a bridge. He's got his reasons, but personally I'm just tired of using that unsuitable raft. Let's hope we can do something a little better than that. Instability and I don't get along very well, just how I am. My buddy Longsy and I want to build a new bridge to impress the king. That'll be the straightest, most sturdy bridge you've ever seen. I'll make sure of it. I'm set on doing nothing less than the best. That's how I am. The glyphs have been painted over with a list of 21 different flavors. I've relocated my stand, but there are still no customers. Fortunately, I have thought of a solution. Postcards! Every time you get an ice stream, you can take a postcard from the box. If you have 3 postcards, you can trade them in for a free ice stream. Make sure to get the customers to come back. Would you like an ice stream? It's frozen treat bubbles. Set your mind ablaze. 10 go for that. Got the ice stream. Don't forget to take a postcard from the box. Can I get an ice stream? Sure, kid. You got the money. Give him this. Where did you get that? Sure, kid. Here you go. Awesome! Oh boy. Picturesque landscape. Greetings from Tenko. I am someone who does not know how to do the punch card exploit, so I'm not gonna. This is probably the bird room. Dead end. The birds must be busy right now. Things sound awfully silent where you are. Almost like there's something missing. Something important. Well, no matter. My imagination does run wild sometimes. Chirp, 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 chirp. The most infamous, the most fearless, the most bravestest, the monster, the myth, the legend, the yellow bird. Wait, it's not there anymore? How could this be? I just don't understand. How could the one and only yellow bird abandon us? I am someone who does not know how to do the punch card exploit, so I will not bother. Also, my thing is now full. So I guess I'm just holding on to that. Normally, a funny guy would be like here. I don't know what my fun value is. Could maybe check the files. I'm actually curious about that. Can I check the files? If it is a file in my files, I don't know how to check the file. That would tell me. So, in Undertale, the funny guy would be in the room between that other room with the cheese and the telescope. We look upon this winding path full of signals and stars, and we deem it normal. You know what else is normal? The fact that this phone call even gets down there. Totally normal. I'm definitely not being sarcastic. Hello, everyone. Are you listening to the You're listening to the Midnight Rush. What's this? The 15th of September 2000, and well, not much happened today. We've got a communication system. Must have been dormant for hundreds of years. 15th of September, huh? Wonder what happened on that day. Not much happened. You're out of your mind. Aliens from a neighboring planet are due to arrive today. Guess I'll let it play out then. Neighboring planet? Could that mean... No way. A monster encounter. Scrubbington. Oh, you're scrubby. I need that green. Ow. Okay, nobody panic. We're just not gonna let them walk all over us, right? You say that like you mean it literally. What if I do? Well, I think these aliens can be great allies. They seem pretty nice. They even brought that translation field so we can understand them. Yeah. We're gonna be all lovey-dovey with E.T. here. We're gonna have to do better than just walking up and saying howdy. Isn't that Urgot's preferred way of saying hello? The dude's clearly into Western movies, no doubt. Urgot? King Urgot? Dude. Just between us, some of them are pretty cute. Okay. What? I don't mean like that, I just mean they're adorable. The same way your pet might be. You got a listener calling into the station. Welcome, dear caller, to the Midnight Rush. Got anything for us? Yeah, I've got a few words. The fact is, us humans aren't ready for this sort of thing. What are you implying? That we're too dumb to comprehend alien concepts? You're so naive. It's not us I'm really worried for, but rather the aliens. Oh, come on. We're not a threat to them. They hold all the cards. Yeah, but have you seen the way they act? They're too nice. I know you two won't do any harm, but some humans are going to take advantage of that. Yeah, well... Hey, cheer up. Don't let that guy bring you down, alright? He's got a point. For many, this situation might be overwhelming. Not everybody's intentions are as pure as you and your pet obsession. Now wait just a minute. Now, there's no shame in admitting what you like. It's not like that at all. Speaking of love, cue the jazz tune that's been blowing up the clubs everywhere. Married to an alien. Well, only a human could come up with a title like that. Wait, this would be perfect for my date with Undyne. Oh, would it now? Mettaton, where did you... I'm not dating anyone. Oh, don't you worry, your secret's safe with me. Probably. Almies wants to marry Undyne? You really do learn something new every day. Holy moldy. I still have no idea where this game's trying to take the story. Ow. You find yourself at the lowest point of the outpost. A sense of limbo fills you with determination. Muffet? Now? Okay. I was surfing the web the other day. Turns out spider silk is stronger than you think. Which web was I surfing, you ask? You probably don't want to know. It wasn't on the computer, that's for sure. We're just getting to Muffet? For some reason? Huh? There's someone roving in the dark. Someone curious. Someone mysterious. Someone. That should not be allowed to pass. You think you can just walk by an elite squad of volunteer and get away with it? You have a lot to learn. I'm trapped. Alright, Muffet jump scare. Queen of all spider clans, elite squad volunteer. What should Monster Kid do? Oh, I know how acting works. Watch this. Monster Kid said no webs are as strong as Muffets. Nothing happened. You're mine now, dearies. Orpal. We're getting Orpal before green, which is very interesting. I hope you like your new color. I think purple looks better on you. Don't you, dearie? Counter. We tried to counter Muffet, but she hasn't said anything that can be countered yet. Magic. Yo, I don't know if I know how to do any cool magic yet. I can heal you. I expect me to go easy on you, little human. That elite squad offered lots of money for your soul. So it's a business thing. Make it appeal to Muffet, but she doesn't seem ready to hear it yet. With your lack of counter offer, the choice for me is clear. I understand. We're never getting out of here, are we? She already made up her mind. Shit.
Where are you, my pet? It's time to eat.
I really like this version of Spider Dance. This attack lasts a really long time.
Heck was that?
Never realized it'd be so much fun. I accidentally skipped some text. Did not mean to skip some text.
You're kidding, right? This isn't fun at all.
Flirt. You flirt with Muffet. Muffet seems intrigued, but it may not be enough.
Aren't you having fun, dearies? My fellow spiders certainly will. When they get their share of their money.
You flirt with Muffet again. Muffet turns more than a few eyes towards you.
Oh, no matter, little human. The only thing that matters now is your soul.
Yo, Muffet, what that web do, though? You muster your courage and ask Muffet out on a picnic date. Muffet giggles, then giggles some more. She can't stop herself. Muffet succumbs to your immaculate flirtatious power, then promptly decides to end this battle so as to not shame her fellow spiders. What? This is such a weird thing. This game's weird.
Let's just pretend this never happened, shall we, dearies?
Yo, at least it's over now? That was too close. I don't know why they decided to add a way to flirt with every enemy in the game. But sure.
I've heard a very shy monster lives here.
Well, if you want someone to open up, you should engage them in combat.
A sound strategy for any occasion.
Quiet hum close by fills you with determination. Synthesize something from the machine. Licorice? Chisps. Cosmic chips. I'm carrying too much. Shit. Well, I have a lot of food now. Alright, we're gonna drop the postcard. I like licorice, as long as it's not black licorice. That's terrible. Not for the faint of teeth. If it's like some Twizzlers, though, that's some good stuff.
Yo, how's it going? You look sad.
Hello, Shiren. You hum a funky tune. Shiren follows your melody. What should Monster Kid do? Monster Kid discusses their favorite music genres. Distracted by Monster Kid, Shiren forgot her turn. Sing along? Heck yeah, dude. Monsters are drawn to the music. Suddenly, it's a concert. I don't want Shiren to skip her turn. This is like the whole fun of Shiren is that she appears one time and it's really cool. Is that short skeleton selling tickets now? The seats are sold out. It's a rockstar performance. Whoa, so many people! Despite your success, the constant attention, the tours, the groupies, it's all. One last time, one last time, one last time! You and Shiren have come so far, but it's time. You both have your own journeys to embark on. You hum a farewell song. You won! I don't get to flirt with Shiren. Ah, yes, of course. If only there existed a room where I could express myself through music. A lonely room, separated from civilization, with naught but a single piano at its center. Oh wait, that's this room! Next time I come here, I should write a musical. It'd be called Story of Papyrus. Whoa, we have directional keys now. Alright, well, we gotta find the tune. Yo, I remember this place. My mom took me here once. And we stand on the switch. It lights up. Isn't that awesome? The memories come flooding back. My iframe's increased. Circle up right, circle down, down right. Why is there directional keys? I don't think I've even been to this room before. What's it like? Are there untold treasures about? For the record, that question was rhetorical. I'd rather find out myself. I need inventory space. I like the vortex pop, but I'll toss it. I got the legendary artifact. It actually gave me the legendary artifact. No spoilers. It is said to be. It is said this pendant was worn by Urgot himself. Can I use it? You use the legendary artifact. Nothing happens. You throw away the legendary artifact. Alright, that's why I saved. Then we're fine. Alright. Presumably the right side of the room will open up too. It's an old derelict statue. Keep going, and you'll witness the citadel. You can't normally see it from so far away, but something about that one room that makes it possible to view. Did I ever tell you about how we got shuttle pilot lessons? It was epic. Well, hold that thought. Enjoy the view while you still can. What was that supposed to be, Papyrus? One day, that short skeleton and his brother subbed in. This is a secret, but they let me fly around the outpost all by myself. Maybe one day I'll be a real pilot with my own starship. I'd have flames painted on the side with huge wings and... Man, that'd be so cool. You can go anywhere in the universe, dude. And the best part, no more school, like ever. You must be a very great multitasker. It'd take one to want to call someone with a view like that nearby. What are you doing trying to call me? You've got fancy things to admire. Whoa. Yeah, it sure is. Look at that. It's the Citadel. It's where this journey's been taking us. The Silver City, nestled in the twin arcs of Aradon. I'm getting ahead of myself. We've still got ways to go before we get there, so for now, let's just admire the view before us. Alright, bye. Unfortunately, there's not a lot to say here, apart from the bridge to nowhere I heard about. It really is just a dead end. Perhaps you could call back somewhere else. You sure you can get across that gap? Let me help you. Climb on. Speed. Don't worry, dude. I always saw my own way around. Great. Undyne, please! They're my friend! Go home, kiddo. You don't belong with them. Undyne? I promise I'll come back for you. Don't die, okay? See you soon. Okay. It sounds like it came from over here. Oh, you've crash-landed, haven't you? Are you okay? Here, get up. Kara, huh? That's a nice name. My babies. I'm here now. Ah, the trash depository. A great place to dispose of undesirable items. Or alternatively, a great place to find treasure at no personal cost. I come here with Sans sometimes to do that. Last time, we even managed to find a bone painting. That was only slightly dirty. Getting lost amongst the trash fills you with determination. Garbage disposal box. While active, it fills the room with ultra-hot gas. You wouldn't survive. On the floor here lay 3 tablets. One about stalling flowers, one about wormholes, and one containing sci-fi anime. Personally, I think they're all connected. As in, the flowers got here via the wormholes, as foretold by that sci-fi anime series. It's the only way to explain it all at once. One day, human. One day, I shall prove my theories right. It's an old tablet. Data is mostly corrupted. Flower from beyond. Second life. The shape of a star. That's all you can make out. I wonder what lore it's trying to tell me. It's a tablet with information pertaining to wormhole travel. An additional section mentions the danger of wormhole weapons. Hey, you there? Some kid really seemed antsy to see you again. Did you make a new friend while I was gone? I guess you're okay. I did want to keep a closer eye on you, but for some reason this premium telescope can't see through walls. What a scam. I'll have to call my premium fraud agent. In the meantime, just be careful who you talk to. Rumor has it, someone's been causing havoc near the trash depository. Don't look past the hidden path. Close your eyes, walk straight, and face the Temmie's wrath. It's a riddle I've heard about this place. Do you know how to solve this riddle? Can't wait to do this voice. I hug the dummy. Forward energy signature detected. Name, unknown. Relationship status, stranger. Class interaction, none. Processing, processing, processing. Hello, stranger. I am 8-6. The all-purpose delivery bot. It is far from my intended function. Or would you like to complete a survey today? Thank you. The question is as follows. Out of the colors red, green, and blue, which do you prefer? Usually, I've been a red fan my whole life, but I made my channel branding blue because blue makes me calm, and red, like seeing a lot of red, I like the color red, but seeing a lot of red at once makes me stressed because I'm an adult now. However, I will say red. Thank you. Your choice will be inscribed deeply into my memory bank. Your relationship status is now set to acquaintance. Familiar energy signature detected. Name, unknown. Relationship status, acquaintance. Last interaction, survey taken. Processing, processing, processing. Hello again, acquaintance. How is your day today? It's neutral. Neutral? That is understandable. Your relationship status is now set to friend. Hello again, friend. Based on our last interaction, it appears you have a great deal of interest toward me. What emotion do you most commonly feel about me? I want to fucking make out with this robot. Your relationship status is now set to bestie. I love you too, bestie. Hello again, bestie. It is good to see you today. It's an old video tablet for a science fiction anime. The cover reads Mew Mew Starfire Complete Collection. There are 3 portions of space tofu inside the box. Space tofu, 17 HP, like Earth tofu, but spacier. It's time. Yeah! Why would you ever do that? Don't you know who I am? You just hugged someone with Haflophobia. What is that? Probably the fear of being hugged? The fear of being touched. For some people, the fear is specific to being touched by people of one gender. For others, the fear extends to all people. Great. Ugh, you're gonna pay! Those elite bozos failed to take your soul, but they lack something I have in spades. That's right, human. I'm incorporeal. I am a ghost that lives inside a dummy. My cousin also lived inside a dummy until... Well, actually, they left on their own accord. Apparently, this really nice woman decided to take care of them in the Outlands. They said the human helped her to feel better. That was you, wasn't it? Shucks, I guess you can go peacefully. Oh. Because I hugged the dummy at the start of the game. Mad Dummy's just like, fuck it, you're free to go. Alright, sure. Also, they're referring to Toriel and not Frisk there, but the dummy doesn't know that. Trans rights, I suppose, and we'll move on. Hey, I thought I heard someone yelling. I guess you're alright. I was actually about to head home, so feel free to come with if you want. No pressure. I understand if you're busy. It's fine. No worries. Just thought I'd offer. I saw this here. I was like, what is this? Hi! Welcome to Tam Village! It feels weird to just skip the whole dummy sequence. Too much interference. Too much interference.
Hi, I'm Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy. Hi, I'm Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy. Hi, I'm Timmy. Don't forget my friend.
Hi, I'm Bob. It's literally all the same.
Oh, wow. Human's such a cute. Tim, watch egg. Egg will hatch. Tim, proud parent.
It's hard boiled.
Her Tim love to pet Tim. You want pet?
Yes. You pet Temmie.
Oh.
You continue petting Temmie.
Oh.
No, stop it. Alright. It's a Temmie in a hole. A Tem hole. Statue of Tem. Very famous. Very. Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my inner torment, trapped here by my high fae. My struggle to pull away, my struggle to escape, but alas, to no avail.
Hi! You should check out the Tem Shop! Yeah, I agree. Should check Tem Shop! Hi! Welcome to the Tem Shop!
Bro, that licorice sells for so much. I got that for so cheap. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow! You got a liquices? I gotta have the liquices, but I gotta pay for Kool-Aid. Tem always want liquices.
Sell it for 61? No. 78? Thank you. Also, the chocolate sells for a lot, too. I have more than enough money for Napstablook now.
Boy!
Well, here's what I want this other stuff for. We're gonna get the we're just gonna sell it one by one now. The Halo. Just to clear out all this inventory space. Rusty Spanner. $7.69. Here, I can do this now. Put this stuff away. Field Limiter, Power Glove, Little Dipper. Curious about the Super Star Walker comics. Power Glove, Emitter, Dipper. That's not worth selling, the Star Walker comics. Even though I shouldn't hold on to them because it takes up so much inventory space. Too bad. What about the Legendary Artifact? $5. The cheesecake sells for more. Alright, well, the artifact will go away. We want the Ice Stream Radiant Swirl, put the artifact away, cake the Flame and Grill, be Space Tofu. And I'll leave the chocolate bar in there. Good. Actually, I gotta pay for Coleg, too. Maybe I should sell the chocolate, I don't know. Template on sale.
Hoi! I'm Temmie. Hoi! I'm Temmie. Us Tems have deep history. Heya! Go to Tem Shop.
I'll get the money somehow. Temmie Flakes, heals 2 HP. Finally, a proper breakfast. Again, my main problem with this game so far is I do enjoy playing it. A lot of the areas feel more condensed than Undertale. And, like, Tem Shop was a secret. It's very obvious that there's a secret here. But, like, in Undertale, it was a lot harder to find Tem Shop. There's a lot of people I watched play this game who never got to Tem Shop before. Or Temmie Village. And, a lot of the areas just feel like very linear hallway with not a lot of stuff going on. Clam! In the intersection. I'm visiting the Foundry from the Citadel, by the way. There, I hardly knew anyone, but here, I've met several friendly neighbors already. I don't think I'll be leaving here anytime soon. Having neighbors is nice. If you see a shop, you should stop, drop, and roll into some great deals, because we're having a fire sale at my imaginary store which sells flames. It's yet another dream of mine. Short reprieve in the ongoing chaos fills you with determination. Left, Dark Zone. Forward, Undyne's house. Right, Gerson's shop. Backwards, Snail Preserve. Hello again. I like the glow. It's locked. Gerson's this way. Gerson Bites and Bobs, a humble store for all your factory life needs. There's also that there.
Whoa there, I've got some neat junk for sale. I've been around a long time, maybe too long. Back in the day, I served as the chief of the Planetary Council. The Sailor of Justice, they called me. If it weren't for that damned war, I might still be in that position today. Ah, yeah, the war. That awful thing took a toll on me, on all of us. Every so often we get these reports, a list of people who died protecting our home. I still remember the look on Fluffy Button's face when he had delivered the bad news to the families. That blank stare, those empty eyes. That's what war does to people, kiddo. That's why I retired. My retirement? I'd say it's going well. This old shack ain't exactly up to the par with those guys operating from Mary Alice. But who cares? I don't need to compete with them. The heroic and wacky and sometimes shy neighbors I live with out here are all I could have asked for. May not be home I dream of, but you take what you can get in life. The home world, well, first off, it has the name. It's Krios.
Krios, you say? That's, if you just remove the O, that spells Chris.
I myself grew up in a quiet little town outside the city. Well, I say quiet. Every few days, some of the kids from school would host these time trial races. The weather wasn't always friendly, but they didn't care. If anything, it just made things more interesting. My family and I attended dozens of these races when I was just a kiddo. Don't get me wrong. Electro-stale is fun, but it's not the same thing. My family, there's not much to say. I had good parents, few siblings. One day, King Arrogant came to our town. He and I met at one of those races I told you about. I was an insignificant country bumpkin, but he saw something in me, something more. One thing led to another, and I ended up moving away from my family at an early age. That was the last time I'd ever got to see them face to face. Arrogant, the king of the last great era of our homeworld. I'm sure you've read about him at some point. If you haven't, that's what asteroid have you been living on for all this time? Under his reign, the monster species came so far, perhaps a little too far. He was so happy to meet a human for the first time, but not for himself. Now that was his son's wish. Poor kid got exactly what he asked for and then some.
You want to know about the Foundry?
So this old place? Well, back when we first got trapped out here, this was the Outpost. All those fancy spaceship sections added on afterwards were built by us monsters. Turns out most people aren't into the idea of living in the past. Fair enough. But I just think there's something so decadent about repurposing this place. It was the humans who trapped us here, hoping we'd rot and suffer in darkness. Look at us now. Look at how far we made this place our own. Talk about showing them who's boss, eh? Undyne? Yeah, she's a local hero around here. Through grit and determination alone, she fought her way to the top of the Royal Guard. Actually, she just came through here asking about someone who looked just like you. I'd watch your back, kiddo, and buy some items. I'd just save you hide. I'm trying to get rid of my junk, not get more of it. Oh, I've heard if you want to sell stuff, the Tammys are your best bet. Where can you find them? I don't remember.
Datapad. -5 attack, but longer invincibility. AR headset. Longer invincibility. Nebula tea. And tree sap. Made from real tree. I'll take some tree sap made from real tree. And I typically never went for the invincibility items in Undertale, so... then what is more this way? Normally this is like the progression. When the humans trapped us, they sealed us within a force field. Only beings with a powerful soul can leave. Well, it's up here. So you found the factory's taxi stop? Perhaps you should use it to escape that Royal Guard captain. A visitor here once spoke of her obsession with spears. How odd. The captain I knew was into spears.
Have you ever noticed anything strange here? I could swear a mysterious song was playing, and something in the distance was visible too. Oh well, I'm sure it's just my imagination. Maybe it's a sound from the origins of the cosmos. A lost call from across the stars, tracing back to when the universe began.
I think some fun events can occur out here. I had seen footage of a fun event on the, like, area you look out into space in the Outpost, or the Outlands. But I don't see anything here. So let's not go that way yet.
Perhaps one day I'll live the quiet life, raising snails, producing music, being sad and not letting anyone cheer me up. On second thought, maybe that isn't for me. Alas, I'm much more suited as a cheerer-upper, rather than someone who needs cheering up.
Snail, snail, optimism any day. All's well that ends well.
I've heard there's a way to beat this game. Something about offering timely encouragement. Timely encouragement. As if there's encouragement that isn't timely. I suppose too much can be overwhelming. Locked.
Oh, you actually came. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. It's not much, but make yourself at home.
So you're making friends with a ghost. Is there nothing beyond your grasp of our friendship? Your power level is almost frightening. Just watch out for the ectoplasm.
You inspect the fridge. It's difficult to make out what's inside. Are you hungry? I think I have something in my fridge. It's a ghost sandwich. Do you want to try it? You attempt to bite into the ghost sandwich. You phase right through it. Oh, never mind. After a great meal, I like to lie on the ground and feel like garbage. It's a family tradition. Do you want to join with me? Follow my lead. Here we go. You'll lie down as long as you don't move. So, only move around when you want to get up, I guess. The ethereal plane. That's cool. Kara's having a little bit of a lay down too. Well, that was nice. Thank you. I'll be outside. Feel free to join me. Or not. It's up to you. Computer is currently open to a music sharing application. MTT2's solarwave.quark. Planetary. Bad Wolf. MMSA main theme. Funny auto-tune. Song of the Stars. There's currently no music playing. Spook Waltz sounds like something out of Luigi's Mansion. Do we still get the Easter egg? Nope. I can walk back here for some reason. Shit. Well, I accidentally skipped like a bunch of text because I pressed the wrong button. Something about sitting out here with the king. That can't be true. He wouldn't even know me. Wish I had more to say. Can I, like, leave the room and come back? Welcome to Blook Family Snail Farm. Yeah, I'm the only employee. This place used to get a lot of business. Our main customer disappeared one day. Now it's just some hairy guy that shows up once in a while. Do you want to play a game? It's called Electro Snail. Snails will race. If the yellow snail wins, you win. It's 10 good to play. Press E repeatedly to encourage your snail. Good. I was never good at Thunder Snail anyway. Looks like you encouraged your snail way too much. Now she's just gone. Oh. I've beaten Thunder Snail before, but I don't know the timing anymore. All the music is good, though. You both tried your best. Snail looks discouraged. Guess it wasn't. Breast wasn't good enough. I will not entertain the thought of doing more Electro Snail. There's only one way to free ourselves. If a huge power equivalent to 7 human souls attacks the force field, it will be destroyed. But this cursed place lies on the far edge of the galaxy. There's no way a human could find us out here. We will remain trapped here forever. Immediately a monster encounter. Stop it. We got more of this going on. Believe it or not, the switch isn't stuck. It's just out of service. The Puzzlers Guild has shut down this puzzle on the basis of its unfairness. Well, I wanted to do it, though. I call myself a master of puzzles galore, but I need to come clean about this one. I've never solved this puzzle for realsies. Wait, don't judge me too harshly. If they shut it down, they shut it off before I could even try. I know, right? It's so unfair. Well, I wanted to do it. Can I leave? I'm good. I have plenty of money now. You activate the terminal. Pathway unlocked. No further action required.
If I were you, I would be wary of this room. Undyne often comes here to stand menacingly nearby. She startled me on more than one occasion. Even if I, did make myself an easy target. Oh, and the spear traps that come out of nowhere. Watch out for those too. Oh, run. I thought it was gonna go wow! Undyne, maybe you should just throw 4 spears at once. Maybe if you threw 4 spears at once, it'd be easier. Sorry, I don't really know how to land this thing. What the? Help! The pivotal moment. Yo, dude. If you want to hurt my friend, you're gonna have to get through me first. She's gone. Yo, you really saved my skin. You know, I was trying to save yours instead. Man, I've never been so tired. Guess I should probably go home. I bet my parents are worried sick about me. Later, dude. Alright, bye. There are plenty of places on the factory, which are only accessible via jumping. For example, the 2 side pathways in this very room. I've been told humans can jump quite high, so you shouldn't have any issue reaching them. I can't jump. You can do it! I believe in you! You can't jump. The time it takes to travel across this room never seems to be the same. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's not. And sometimes I wear polka dots. Either way, it doesn't really make any sense. Much like what I just said. Did I not mention the polka dots? If I were you, I'd be wary of this room. Oh yeah, okay, so then we're back here. They shortened the room so you don't have to go all the way through. Signal stars are pretty neat, huh? Though, they only reset periodically. Until then, wait, isn't the room just like this somewhere else? I swear I'm just repeating myself sometimes. Sorry about that, the phone signal here isn't the greatest. You seen anything interesting so far? Well, how about a shooting star? Make a wish, kiddo. It never come true. Freedom, huh? I might have some good news for you. Saw a human come through here just a little while ago. It's true, freedom really is coming. One would assume. 'Cause it's all up to the king then, huh? If it comes to that. What's the alternative? Let them go free? I don't know. Wish I had all the answers. Wait. Is there something the king hasn't been telling us? Talk to you later, kiddo. Maintenance shaft, exit Foundry. There's genuinely nothing to say about this room. Its existence only serves to make you walk further. To make every step toward the exit full of utter, unending suspense. Utter, unending suspense! The starlight glimmers distant as it may be. This fills you with determination. In this room, you'll find Undyne's giant tower, made from the remnants of an old asteroid. She's always posing atop of it, mumbling something to herself. I think it's something she has to memorize.
There you are. You're at the edge of the factory there. From this point forward, I do not know what lies ahead of you. Before I left, there was only an elevator to the Citadel. Now, however, exists an area called Aerialis. I wonder who came up with that name. We're good there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close and reopen the game because it's been another hour and I have a feeling that the game could crash at like any moment while I'm in the middle of it. So why don't I just think ahead and just restart the game now. So that way if it crashes in the middle of something important later, it'll be fine. Seven granddad, and King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we have collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, monsters will finally go free. First, however, as is customary for those who've made it this far, I must tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all began long ago when... You know what? Screw it! Why should I tell you that story when you're about to die? Nyah! Human! You're standing in the way of everybody's hopes and dreams! Alfie's history books made me think humans were cool. With their living spacecraft and interdimensional portals. But you're just a coward! Hiding behind that kid so you could run away from me again. I'll admit, I was impressed. The way you managed to embarrass the local elite squad. I don't think I've ever seen those two so red-faced. As if that'd work on me. You know what would be more valuable to everyone if you were dead? Your life is all that stands between us and our freedom. Right now, I can feel everyone's minds racing together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their minds together, they can't lose. Now, humans, let's end this right here, right now. I'll show you how determined monsters can truly be. Step forward when you're ready. To doubt you after everything you've done? Nah, I know you'll find a way to get through her. You'd have to believe in yourself, right? Go on, step forward. Show her the kindness she needs to see. I'll just leave. That's it then! No more running away! Here I come! So we do get green here. On guard! Heroin that never gives up! And flashes a menacing smile. Though Undyne, her attacks are too easy. The bullets get faster. How about this? Undyne holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. For years, we've dreamed of a happy ending. And now, the stars are just within our reach. I won't let you snatch it away from us! I was trying something there. Ribbit has a diagonal thing. I didn't know if I could go diagonal, but it's just up, down, left, right. Yeah, enough warming up! I don't feel like I should have taken damage there. Okay then. Bye. You won't get away from me this time! I'm gonna eat that Tem Flakes. Now we have invisible bullets that come later as a new mechanic. Okay, they seem to come last. Of the ice stream. Holographic illustration of you finding a loving family. Okay, I don't even... Okay, there's stuff going on with this. There's stuff going on. Bro, I can't do the top and the right at the same time. What the hell are humans made out of? Alright, maybe I should slow them down. Okay. Bye. You can move for a brief moment there. Give us Scampi for the last time! I don't understand these new mechanics. Alfie told me humans can be determined, now I see what she meant by that! I don't understand. Straight up just do not understand. Tofu. Like, do I need to not be facing those bullets to hit them? Yeah, they go through me. However, this still sucks ass. Alright. Sap. Delicious. Dude! The easiest fan game attack. Bye. Bye. Ugh. Stupid interference. Human, I was thinking, you know how we spent time together? Well, I think Undyne needs the same too. Besides, I bet you two would be great friends. Just friends. Well, meet me at Undyne's house when you're ready. This is going to be fantastic. It's a cooler full of electro-dampening fluid with an oddly specific warning label. Used only to negate electrostatic interference with portable jetpacks. Bye. You did it. You really did it. I mean, you did it. Yeah. At least I'll be nice. It'll be nice to finally have her off her back. For now, anyway. Well done, partner. I don't think anyone's gonna replicate that stunt again. I could just bring this with me. Normally in Undertale there's a joke where you can dump out the water from the water cooler and it grows like a little tree. Royal Lab looms ahead, filling you with determination. Well, I have no more stuff. I hear there's a certain kind of fluid on your Aerialis. Used primarily to dampen electricity. If you carry this fluid, how far could you take it? Would you carry it all the way to the Citadel? Or would you simply dispose of it in the recycle bin? How disappointing that would be. Well, we have our new task. So you're in Aerialis now, huh? Guess I'm not the only one who likes decorative spires. Except they're not just decorative. Hundreds of people live there. Still, doesn't stop them from being decorative. The one in the middle is my favorite. Well, what's this? You'll need a special pass to access the Liftgate network. Patch of starling flowers. From what I have heard about people talking about this game, is that the fast travel doesn't unlock until much later. I think it would be beneficial to walk all the way back to, So I notice I walk sideways when I'm going up these stairs. To walk back to Undyne's house, because it's not that far of a walk. Look at me, I'm gonna carry this glass all the way to Undyne. She's playing piano. Oh, the human arrives! Are you up for the daunting task of befriending the captain of the Royal Guard? Okay, stand behind me. Psst, give her this. She loves these. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? I'm just gonna hold on to this, I guess. Here, Undyne. My friend wanted you to have this. Thanks. I'll put it with the others. We ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to check on my brother. You two have fun! It still breaks the window anyway. It's not as funny as him jumping out the window. Why are you here? You want to rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? No. Then why are you here? I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right? Really? How delightful. I accept. Let's just all frolic in the fields of friendship. No, what? You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. If you weren't my house guest, I'd kick you out right now. Then again... What are you looking at? I wouldn't make friends with you just to impress someone. Not at all. In fact, my sudden change of mind comes from nothing but the burning passion for vengeance. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. Foo hoo 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 hoo. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? Pile of glass shards. Yeah, Papyrus tends to go the scenic route. He flew out so fast it triggered a sonic boom. Humans can be awful. Their history kind of rules. Case in point, this giant energy saber. Historically, humans wielded sabers up to 10 times their size. Not to mention their interdimensional portals. Colossal, Parsec-like battleships. When I first heard about it, they immediately wanted my own. That's why Alphys and I built a giant replica saber together. She even figured out all the specs herself. I once saw a saber just like this, except it was real and a lot smaller. That's my piano. Say what you want about humans, they have great taste in acoustics. Smells scientific. That's my snack closet. What, you thought I had a bedroom back there or something? Nah. Everyone knows I sleep on a cold, hard floor. Get the feeling there's more to this closet than snacks. I once forgot to turn the sink off before heading them out for work. I got back home and the house is completely flooded. Not that that's a problem for me. The drain is eerily clean of any fur or hair. This stove is supposed to be the top-of-the-line MTT thing. But as much as technology advances, nothing will ever beat home-cooked with fire magic. Stove has seen an average amount of use. Steal anything from that drawer and you're dead! There's silverware in the drawer. There's forks, spoons, knives, tiny Cosmo spears, plasma sabers, dimensional axes, anti-gravity boomerangs. Cold food and I don't really get along. Luckily, Alfie's modded my fridge so it heats up my food instead. Neat, huh? Hot fridge would have done wonders back home. Comfortable? I'll get you something to... What are you still doing with a cup of dampening fluid? Throw that thing away. You discarded the electro-dampening fluid. Much appreciated. No, I need to get another one now. All set. What would you like? Hey! Don't get up! You're the house guest! Sit down and enjoy yourself! Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. Bad fish lady. Are you hitting on me? That's a nice face. That's a really good sprite. I like that sprite. Snack closet. Tons of goodies in there. You're supposed to be choosing a drink? There's nothing in that closet but snacks. Really, it's all just snacks in there, nothing more. Really? The smart choice. Great for sweetening tea. Great for sweetening tea. Fridge. The fridge? You want to have the entire fridge? No! I said no! No means no! Do you not know what no means? Clearly not. The energy saber. That's the weapon of the humans wielded against us in the war. One of them, anyway. It's not for sale. That's a good old cup of hot cocoa. Can I choose everything? That sugar's only there for the tea. I'm not gonna give you a cup of sugar. Sugar's for the tea, okay? You want water? Just water. With no added flavors or sugars or anything? Yeah? Okay, I guess. This water is the best. Water is the only good choice. Enjoy? Seriously, just drink it already. Take a sip of the water. And, yeah, it's water. It tasted fine. Look like you're satisfied. Stay hydrated out there, motherfucker. Stay hydrated! You know, it's kind of funny that you chose that drink. Water, I mean. Asgore and I once joked about how humans are made of it. Now that we drank it, we'd be consuming humanity. Well, he didn't really find it funny. He's got a soft spot for just about everybody. Actually, now that I think about it, you gotta remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. The thing is, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I could barely land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. "Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me?" I said yes, and from then on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. He was beaming. I'd never seen someone more proud than to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, after completing my training, I took up leadership of the Royal Guard. So I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's stupid. His attack designs are actually pretty freaking wild. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, he was supposed to capture you. He ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he could do something else with his life. Oh, sorry, I was talking for so long. You're out of water, aren't you? Don't worry, I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now! And if he's not here to have it, you'll have it to have it for him! That's right! Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you could ever imagine! First, let's start with the sauce. Envision these veggies as your mortal enemy. Pound them into bits with your fists. Pet. You pet the vegetables in an affectionate manner. Oh my god, stop petting the enemy! I'll show you how it's done. Yeah! We'll just vapor this into a bowl later. But for now, we have the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, so I always keep them around. You can come over here now, kid. Anyway, you see these noodles here, right? Well, dish them out! You throw everything into the pot, including the box. The box and the noodles clank against the empty bottom. Yeah, I'm into it! Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta! As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it tastes! Ready? Let's do it! Stir harder! 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 Now let me do it. Hoo. That's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat! Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. And of course, don't hold anything back. Ready? Here we go! You fool! This burner only goes one way! Harder! No, wait, that's too... Intro noise. Blue. It's very pretty in here. Man, no wonder Papyrus isn't improving at cooking anymore. So what's next? Trash hunting? Entanglement bracelets? Who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? Can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't easily get along. I'd understand if you felt that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not gonna be friends, then I can destroy you without any regret! I've been defeated. My house is in ruins. I've even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my house guest anymore. One final rematch, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with everything you've got. Flirt? Real, actual final battle has finally begun. No fake hits, huh? You tell Undyne she's got your heart hook, line, and sinker. No. If anyone's got someone's heart, it's... Wait, no, shut up. You commend Undyne on her brave fighting spirit. She's your hero now. Would you stop that? Keep going like this, I'll... You tell Undyne she's precious, adorable little urchin. What? You flirtatious little brat! I have half the nerve to... You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I despise your stupid saccharine shit, but the way you acted toward me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now, I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are destined to meet. Knowing him, he'd probably want to fight you. Talk to him. I'm sure you two can work something out. Eventually, some meaner human will end up here, and I'll take their soul instead of yours. That makes sense, right? And if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, across the forest field, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Let's get it the hell out of this flaming house. That was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time, but somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I'll be at the rec center with Papyrus. I look forward to seeing you there. Until then, you can give Papyrus a ring on your phone. Since we're in the same place, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk. 1 second, we're running for our lives from her. The next, we're cooking spaghetti with her and burning her house down. You're a small giggle. Oh, sorry. Hey, it's been a while since I felt happy like this. With you here, things never seem to go wrong. So, you just keep doing what you're doing, alright? And I'll be here for you. That's Undyne's house. You're still at Undyne's house? She, hasn't even met up with me yet. Maybe leave the room and... Yeah! That's my house! Hi, Undyne. How'd you get here so fast? I ran. What? Then you must have something extremely cool to say about your house. Nope. I'm sure she'll come up with something soon. Don't bet on it. Well, that was a thing. Now I have to call them all over the place all over again. If you see a shop, like the ones at Gerson's shop, I buy stuff from him all the time. What's so special about his deals? Are you kidding? Gerson survived the human-monster war. He's a real hero. I was going to say something else, but okay. Hooray for Gerson! It's important to acknowledge the heroes amongst us. Without them, we might not even be here today. Perhaps one day I'll leave the quiet life. They don't even let me help them. They don't even let me help them feel better. Guess not everyone can be made happier by hanging out with them. Yeah, Sans can... Sans gonna be the same way at times. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's usually okay, but like everyone, he has bad days. Like everyone, huh? Does this everyone include Papyrus? Okay, almost everyone. Alas, I'm much more suited as a cheerer-upper, rather than someone who needs cheering up. I've heard there's a way to beat this game, something about offering timely encouragement. As if there's encouragement that isn't timely. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little awkward, but for the most part, you're right. What do you mean? Well, if you encourage again and again, they might think you're just buttering them up. But I only use butter for cooking. All I'm saying is, if you constantly encourage someone, they won't even get the chance to process it. So take it at a steady pace. I will start processing this advice right away. I'll get back to you when I'm done processing. Don't look past the hidden path. Close your eyes, walk straight, and face the Temmie's wrath. Don't look past the hidden path. What hidden path? And then close your eyes. Okay, no, hold on, right there. If I can't see anything, how am I supposed to find anything? Sadly, riddles do tend to be this way. A bunch of mostly useless advice. Do you know how to solve this riddle? So that's your theory? That all those tablets are connected in this way? Yes. Okay, just one question. Where's the proof? In the anime. The sci-fi anime. Which I have yet to watch because I'm too busy. Too busy for sci-fi? You're kidding. One day, human. One day I shall prove my theories right. Are you sure that's safe? I get that's one's trash is another's treasure, but if Bratty and Catty can do it out in space, Sans and I can do it in a single room. When you put it like that, it doesn't seem so bad. Just be sure to get out before the disposal box activates. Of course, you wouldn't want to be vaporized. Perhaps it'd be best for you to leave this room. love all of the phone content. I'm pretty sure I still can't call them in here. No. Tem history, the deepest, most rich history in all the galaxy. Well, there's a box here. I just want to open the box. Actually, I should buy stuff from Gerson. What's my money at? I still wouldn't be enough. I could buy things from Gerson and sell them to Temmie, but like, can't I do the Temflake selling strategy? Buy the on-sale Temflakes for 2, and then sell. You can't sell the Temflakes back! They patched it. I can't believe it. Well, now I just have all these Temmie flakes. Alright, well, I'll hold on to some. Listen to this music. I'll be right back. I still will buy some stuff from Gerson, though. Get 2 bits of tree sap. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta do this now. I often wonder why the humans had to trap us here. I get that they were afraid of us, but couldn't they have just run away? Or even better, talk to us about it? Yeah, I often wonder about that too. It's kind of impressive how dumb they are. They're not dumb. They're just... weren't able to think of those things. Well, maybe you're right. Still doesn't make us any less trapped, though. At least I was able to think of those things. I call myself a master of puzzles galore. Even if it wasn't shut off, you'd think you'd be able to solve it? Many have tried in the past, but very few have succeeded. Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't have been a problem. I solved the other puzzles of this kind very quickly. If by quickly you mean several hours, then yes. What? Hours? I solved those puzzles in no more than 10 seconds. The time you spent staring at them was just the time you spent working out the solution. Correction, I come here to patrol and watch for humans. That's my job. Well, do it less menacingly then. Who am I? Who I am? I am who I am, and there's nothing I can do to change that. But I say anyone can just change if they try. There's exceptions to every rule. And my rule is an exception to your rule. Okay, didn't see that one coming. The time it takes to travel across this room is different sometimes. It's probably just a spatial disturbance. Felt it earlier today when I was chasing down the human. Pesky distortions always meddling with space-time. When will they ever learn to stop? Well, it's not their fault things got weird. Spatial distortions are just part of space. My god, even space itself is on it. Is in on it. And some places are only accessible via the air. For example, the hole in the middle of that platform. Ah. There's this kid who stumbled through it earlier, but human rescued them before they lost control. Well, it's a good thing they were there. Wait a second. What were you doing there, standing around? The human rescued them very quickly. Is it easier to get lost in here than you think? This one time, there was a search for a missing monster. I could have sworn the room I was in repeated. Like how a signal star repeats itself? Not really. It's more like the room got longer somehow. Huh. Did the monsters ever get found? Yeah, it just turned out there's some random kid. I asked them where their home was, but they, didn't have one. That seems rather concerning. Tell me about it. That about sums it up. In this room, you will find Undyne's giant tower, made from the remnants of an old asteroid. She always posing atop of it, mumbling something to herself. Right, the story of our people. Despite all the rehearsal, I just end up going off the cuff. Forget about some sappy pre-planned speech. What I would like to do is the upcoming Alfie's segment, and then probably be done for the day. It is 2 hours, 45 minutes into the stream. I could play for about, like, a little over 3. So we'll see how long this takes. Maybe I could go a little bit longer. I was trying to space out the parts evenly, except, like, the next part. I'd like to be the final part, because then we have to go through this game's equivalent of Hotland and the core, and then the end of the game, and then, like, the true ending and stuff, which will take a long time. So maybe I should just do a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. Can I get more of this? Yum. Ah, the lab. A great place to hang out, especially when Dr. Alphys is around. Alphys is always at the lab, Papyrus. Her house is the purple cube at the upper floor. Don't ask me how it works, because even though she told me, I don't think either of us would understand it. Point taken. So how does it work? I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later! I know! Activate the terminal and read the message. Welcome to the Royal Lab. Small frisk. The last time I was here was earlier today, on our way to the rec center. When I was younger, Sans used to take me there. So many scientific marvels to be marveled at. What do you think, Undyne? What do I think? Well, the ice cream machine really makes really good ice cream. That's it. I didn't mean to press C, I meant to press X. I just skipped dialogue. Hold on. I can fix that. That's it? I guess it is cool how Alphys can track the human like that. Oh yeah, she can track other people too. Am I being tracked right now? I am going to kill her. But you don't even know if she tracked you yet. And you think she wouldn't do that? I don't know. Don't worry, I'm not literally going to kill her. Just metaphorically. That's alright then. Roll the Inception. This monitor is calibrated to follow your movement. Wait, it does show my gold total. Which is interesting. Probably best not to question how this works. No! I didn't know that would happen. No! Now I gotta get another one. Note to self, don't interact with anything that could be considered a trash can. I'm carrying this electro fluid to the end of the game. It's distance from the board. I think it is distance from the board. Computer is on standby. Turn it on. Open to a video game emulator of some kind. Mew Mew Space Adventure.
Mew Mew Love Blaster!
I can't play it. It's a high security fridge. Both sides are filled with orange soda. One of the bottles has already been opened. You got the orange soda. High security fridge. Here we are. New Alphys talk sprite, which is cool. Oh my god! How did you get here so fast? I got off the phone and still haven't checked the lab. Well, hiya. I'm Dr. Alphys, head of the Royal Science Division. But I'm actually not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you left Outlands, I've been observing you through my security consoles. Your fights, your friendships, everything. Oh, and my favorite part of all was how you beat the number neutralizer puzzle by yourself. So awesome. But you're gonna need my help to get through Aerialis.
Yeah, it's not really a human-friendly place. Deadly traps, impossibilities, possible puzzles, royal guards. Not to mention... Metaton. Oh no. Oh, yes. Welcome, beauties. To today's talent show. I can already tell it's going to be a great show. Let's give a round of applause to our new contestant. The one and only human visitor. Never played before, gorgeous? Well, it's simple. In fact, there's only one rule. To put on the best performance of your life. Or die trying!
They finally made Metal Crusher a good song. Metal Crusher is my least favorite song in all of the Undertale OST, and I just do not care for Metal Crusher at all. If I'm listening to the Undertale OST all the way through, I will skip Metal Crusher, but listen to Long Elevator. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. Admiring Alfie's fabulous bodywork, I won't judge. Let's start with something simple. Singing, do you have what it takes to... Wait a second, is it just me, or do you look a little red today? Doctor, if you could.
Sure. Forgive me.
Cyan Soul! Interesting.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road.
Alright, Cyan Soul Mechanic. It's like the only soul in all of Undertale that never had a soul mechanic. Alright. You flirt with Metaton.
Don't miss a single note, my dear. Nice.
Metaton claps his robot hands.
Let's kick things up a notch. Shit. Shit.
It's better to use slow soul mode for this. But even then.
So close.
Flurry of octaves.
I must say your performance thus far hasn't been the best. Perhaps what you need is a little competition.
Oh, Shyren, welcome back. I don't know how I'm missing some of these. Like, I'm really trying to hit these. But, like, I have to do it before I teleport. Shyren's voice echoes through the laboratory.
Enchanting A, don't worry, Shyren's voice does that to everyone.
Bro, this sucks.
How unfortunate. Oh, Shyren is just lovely, isn't she? If I had my way with her, she'd already be a superstar already.
Don't say that.
Oh well, by the way, did I mention your voice is getting boring? Don't worry, the solution here is obvious. As any good showbot knows, you can't have the song without the dance.
Let's eat some tree sap.
Bring it on.
I'm really trying to hit these.
Stellar.
Funk overload in progress.
Do you hear that, darling?
Well, it has been another hour. Alright, well, there's Undyne and Monster Kid.
Alright, now I think we're back. The viewers are starving for some drama. Cue the obligatory angry mannequin. Oh, hello.
Hey, good to see you.
That's it? Nothing else to say?
You know, Mettaton, I'm not always mad at everyone.
Didn't I tell you? This when you brought me on 2 weeks ago. That's nice. We don't have time for your lovey-dovey nonsense.
Yeah. That's what my cousin used to say.
Okay, I'll deal.
If it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you'll get.
This should be interesting. I actually do get some dummy stuff done. That's the way. No holding back. Show them how it's done.
Well, that was a blast. See you next time, human.
To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. You've absolutely nailed it. Dear viewers, do take notes. This is how you put on a show. Alas, we still have one more act to follow. Beauties and gentle beauties, give it up. You're the one and only Dr. Alphys. Mettaton points dramatically at the camera. You flirt with Mettaton. How well will you fare against this final challenge?
Are you kidding me?
Your text boxes are making it so that I cannot see Alphys.
I can't do it.
Is there a problem, dear?
I don't want to hurt the Mettaton. We have a rough history with humans, but it doesn't mean this human can't be different, right? So I think it's totally unfair to keep attacking them for it.
You make an interesting point, Doctor, but I'm afraid I have to disagree. For one, conflict is the heart of a good TV drama. And who couldn't say no to that? Well, anyway, we're kind of out of time, so that'll have to be all for now. Stay tuned, folks. The next episode is already in the works. You won't want to miss it.
Well,
I like Alphys with proper posture. I like those sprites.
hey, I know that kind of came out of nowhere, but you were pretty cool. Anyway, as I was saying, you're gonna need my help. Let's see what you've got on you. What is this? Who gave you this? Who is still using technology like this? I'll be right back.
I thought you were talking about my cup, but no, you're talking about my phone.
Okay, I got you a new cell phone. It's got a liftgate pass, dimensional boxes, your very own Outernet account. I also made us friends so you can ping me if you need help at any time. So yeah,
Upgraded cell phone.
I'll be at my desk. Sorry about all that stuff with Mettaton. He can get a little antsy at times. Can't blame him, though. He's the biggest fan of humanity you'll ever meet out there.
Outernet. Thank you for creating an account on the Outpost #1 social network. I still don't know what to use with this other key that I have. Liftgate pass acquired from your upgraded cell phone, access to Liftgate network. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. You activated the terminal and read the message. Ka ha ha. Glide was here. Shoutouts to Glide.
Those recycle bins are never actually used to recycle. If they were, Alfies wouldn't have plans. A machine that separates all the trash inside. For example, electro-dampening fluid. Are they seriously still holding a cup? You've got to be kidding me. Just be glad they're not drinking it. Yeah, that might be kind of bad for them. It's harmless for monsters, though. Speaking of a food and drink, I heard Metaton once wanted to open a food shop. And featured an item called Neo Energy. Sounds like some cheap knockoff brand. What? Metaton wouldn't do that. The bookshelf. Professor's Notes, page 76. The core is now online. The outpost construction plans are already underway. I'm not sure how to feel about this development. It'll be nice to make our lives more comfortable out here. However, by settling in like this, you're admitting that we cannot escape without human souls. Since I was appointed as the royal scientist, I've set my mind on breaking us free. Now I fear the other monsters have acquisited something to waiting. I know there's multiple things here. Page 195. It's a dark day for monster kind. The royal family is in pieces. Queen Toriel abandoned the throne over a few rushed words from Asgore. But those words may have long-lasting implications for us. Now everyone expects him to take the human souls by force. This is a disaster. 310. He agreed to the plan. Of course, I was almost certain he would. The timing is fortunate. The first human since Kara arrived on our outpost today. We don't know if it'll be able to contain them yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Fingers crossed. Monster body is a reflection of its soul. Normally, parents decide what kind of monsters their children will be, imprinting their will into every essence of the child. But what would happen if another being, like a human, absorbed a soul instead? Legends speak of humans who absorb the souls of dead boss monsters in the lore. In one particular account, a human was said to have taken the form of a plane. So you want to design a robot, huh? Well, Fabulous Faraday's got you covered. You see, here on Earth, we like to do things with a dash of flavor. You can't just build a metal box and call it a day if you catch my drift. You'll give it to them in style. Features dazzling and dynamic, like wheels and dials. And for maximum razz... Thank God that's not a different word. Do something creative with its mobility. Like, I don't know, a unicycle? Yeah, something like that. Fortunately, monsters do not deal with illness very well. When a monster's death is imminent, they lie down, immobile. They call this state fallen down. During the war, this confusing situation was all too familiar. Death in those times was sadly unavoidable. Bucket of ice cream. It's an overly complicated ice cream machine. Computer is on standby. It's open to a set of design plans for a holographic environment. Project Virtualatium. Top secret. Undyne Leopard Lady. Alfie's Cat Girl. It's a large poster for a popular sci-fi franchise. It's open to a control panel for a telescope network. Not touching the trash can. Dear employees of the Royal Lab, please place waste in the appropriate receptacles. Nope. Seemingly ordinary boxes, state-of-the-art, non-Euclidean housing unit. Smaller on the inside. It's a promotional poster for Metaton's initial premiere. Though difficult to read, there's a signed note from Metaton. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Isn't there a down portion? There's a down portion. Ah. It's a sign depicting someone in Virtualasium. Those fancy drinks in the vending machine. I keep meaning to try them, but the machine seems to be missing a dispense function.
Without coming out, just shake the entire box. I'd rather fix the machine properly, thank you. Shaking usually works just fine. It's my go-to fix. Maybe you should try shaking up my career, then. Nah, it's fine, just the way it is. In addition to shaking, that super strong heat tape is my other go-to fix. Oh yeah, that stuff can fix anything. Well, almost anything. It's fine the way it is! It's Virtualasium. Don't have access to the level required to use it. It's a shame the Virtualasium isn't open at all times. Think of all the fun I'm losing out on right now. Fun isn't exactly the word I'd use. Can you really blame a skeleton such as myself for wanting to run a world-famous restaurant? I kinda think it'd be stressful for Papyrus, as the captain of the Royal Guard. Captaining is the Royal Guard is one thing. Running a restaurant is something else entirely. Oh yeah, about the restaurant. It happens to be a giant spaceship, powered by marinara sauce. That checks out. Power node. It's a work table with some kind of node script playing on it. Not touching the trash can. Rack of dusty old tools. Doesn't look like they've been used in years. Vacuum sealed storage unit. Inside are vials of various unknown substances. Activity log K61508. The subject was left unattained for a short time. The flower's gone. Set of test tubes with an unknown substance. There's also a used syringe with a trace amounts of the same substance. I wonder what all of this lore could mean. However, I will be leaving, and I will be saving. This is a great place to stop, and I do have to go soon. I do not know if the next part will be the end of the game. I'd like it to be, since I won't have to go anywhere. I can just sit down and go through the rest of the game. I need a stretch. So, we have this area, the equivalent to Hot Lane, the equivalent to Core. I don't know what else would be new throughout this. It might be a similar length to the rest of like how an Undertale normally is. So I'd say maybe about another like 5 to 6 hours left, and I can do that all in one sitting on my day that I don't have to work. But we'll see what happens. This is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough, Project Spacetime Outertale, and many other Undertale and Deltarune related things I've done in the past, and everything else that is not that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.